Good afternoon. Welcome to Greensboro, North Carolina, home of Carolina Aircraft. I'm George Johnson, the Bonanza Man, and today we're here to show you a very nice low-time 1974 Bonanza V35B, November 4430 Whiskey. Let's take a look. 4430 Whiskey only has 2,850 hours total time. This engine only has 1,460 hours since factory new, and it's an IO520 285 horsepower engine. You can see it also has the Shannon baffle system and internal corrosion proofing. 30 Whiskey had a prop put on 430 hours ago, so it has 430 hours on a new 3-blade Hartzell prop. 4430 Whiskey has nice paint, very good condition. It does have some paint chips on the leading edge in some areas, but it's in above average condition, especially for a 1974 model V35B. The tail on 4430 Whiskey is in very good shape. The rudder vellers are in excellent shape, no corrosion, no hell pings, that sort of thing. There's one little tiny dent where somebody got something up against one of the trim tabs, and that's about it on this tail. It looks in great shape. And you can see it doesn't have any paint chips or anything like that that I can see on the tail. 4430 Whiskey has the large cargo door. Actually, the airplane has 6 seats, but 2 of them have been removed. Let's take a look at this large baggage compartment with the 2 seats removed. If you have small children, you can use these 2 seats because the airplane has 1,146 pound useful load, which is a great useful load for a V35B. That's larger than most A36 Bonanza's useful loads. Let's take a look at the interior of 4430 Golf. The seats are in average condition. The seats back here are actually pretty good. The carpet is maybe a little bit below average. The side walls and headliner are in very good condition. So there's some work that could be done to make this airplane look almost new. You have plenty of room back here. I've got plenty of headroom. It's armchair comfort like I'm sitting in my living room. And these seats have reclining seat adjusters, so you can actually lay down and take a nap on a long trip. The windows are openable on the ground so that you can get more air in the summertime and that sort of thing. Just make sure they're closed on takeoff. One of the nicest things about Bonanza 4430 Whiskey is this great instrument panel with all this Garmin, King, and Aztec equipment. Let's take a look starting on the pilot's side. On the pilot's side, we start off with your instrument air pressure gauge here, your airspeed indicator, and then your E-to-air attitude indicator, and your altimeter. All these instruments look almost new. On the second row, we have your number 2 nav indicator, and you'll notice this has a glide slope. It has dual glide slopes. And then your turn coordinator, and this is a King KCS 55A slaved HSI that houses your number 1 nav. This is your vertical speed indicator. Below this we have an STEC 50 autopilot, and this autopilot has altitude hold, electric trim. It'll shoot a fully coupled ILS approach, and it's a great autopilot. It'll shoot an approach down to minimums. Beside this, we have a Hoskins CFS 1001A fuel flow totalizer. Let's take a look at this beautiful avionics stack. Starting at the top, we have a Garmin GMA 340 audio panel with your 3 light marker beacons, and this also has your 4-place intercom system. Below this, we have a Garmin 430W with WAS. The number 1 GPS navcom has WAS, and this also has terrain. I'll show you the different nav pages here. This is your terrain page, and you'll notice it should show red since we're on the ground. Then we have a frequencies page, information page, satellite page, and there's room to add XM weather if you wanted to do that. Below this, we have a Garmin 400 GPS. This is the same thing as a 430, but without the navcom in it. Now this one does not have WAS, but it's a number 2 backup GPS, a great piece of equipment. Below this, we have your number 2 navcom, which is a King KX 155 digital navcom. And then at the bottom we have your Garmin GTX 327 new generation transponder. 4430 Whiskey has a vertical card compass system. Take a look at the condition of the windshield. This got a new windshield in October 2010. The airplane also has rose and sun visors. And the condition of the windows are great for the most part, especially this your pilot's window over here. The co-pilot's door window is a little bit milky, but still in very good condition. 4430 Whiskey has the new style aluminum throttle prop and mixture knobs that are color coded so they're easy to see and easy to feel. Below this it has an Alpine AM/FM CD changer. Now let's take a look at the pilot's control wheel. In the front we have a push to talk button. On the top we have your autopilot disconnect button, and then we have an altitude button, and then we have your electric trim. In the center of the panel we have a control wheel clock, which doubles as a timer to time your approaches. On the right side of the control wheel we have a transponder ident button, then a COM transfer button, and then we have a map light button that puts a light in your lap, plus a light in your outside air temperature gauge and your compass. If you want a great buy and a low time 1974 model Beechcraft Bonanza V35B, come visit Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina. This airplane has a first run engine, only 2,850 hours total time on the airframe, good paint, a great avionics package including an STEC 50 autopilot with a King KCS-55A slaved HSI that's fully coupled and can shoot a full ILS approach. It has a Garmin 430 with WAAS, a Garmin 400 for your number 2 GPS, a King number 2 Navcom, a Garmin transponder, and a Garmin audio panel. Fantastic avionics. In addition to that, the airplane has great maintenance, no damage history, complete logbooks, a very low time prop with only about 430 hours since factory new, and it's a very nice airplane. Come visit us at Carolina Aircraft in Greensboro, North Carolina, or give us a call at 336-665-0300, and be sure to visit carolinaaircraft.com to see this Bonanza and all of our other great Bonanzas and Barons. Have a great day!